What's up, guys? Omar here, broker and CEO of Alden Mortgage and OMA Realty. So, Bettercom, the CEO of that company decided he lost his mind. The man officially has ultimately lost his mind. I don't know what he was thinking. I'm not even, before we get into this video, I'm going to show you exactly what we're talking about. So, let's watch the video and let me know what you guys, you could be the judge for yourself.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining. I come to you with not great news. The market has changed, as you know, and we have to move with it in order to survive so that hopefully we can continue to thrive and deliver on a mission. This isn't news that you're going to want to hear, but ultimately it was my decision, and I wanted you to hear from me. It's been a really, really challenging decision to make. This is the second time in my career I'm doing this, and I do not want to do this. The last time I did it, I cried. This time I hope to be stronger. But we are laying off about 15% of the company for a number of reasons. The market, efficiency, and performances, and productivity. If you're on this call, you are part of the unlucky group.
Fuck you, dude.
That is being laid off. Your employment here is terminated effective immediately.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What does this mean for what's next? You're going to get an email from HR, askhr@better.com, to your personal email address regarding the details of your severance and your benefits. For all U.S. employees, we're providing 4 weeks of severance, 1 month of full benefits, and 2 months of COBRA, for which we will pay the premium. So 3 months total benefits if you elect for COBRA. If you don't get a communication from askhr@better.com before the end of the day, you can email askhr@better.com. Thank you for each and every one of yours individual contributions to Better.
Yeah. So now that you watched the video, that really happened. Now, 900 people on one Zoom call, and you decided to go ahead and ask all of them. Now, there's certain ways that you could go about things and certain ways that you don't go. And even in the crash back in 2008, when all of these companies were just letting people go left and right, at least they had the common courtesy to do that face to face. At least they had the common courtesy to have somebody come in and say, listen, company's downsizing, we're letting go. And even for us as a mortgage company, now of course, that's my mortgage company, that's my real estate company, and if you are looking for up to 50% commission rebate, link in the description below. If you need a mortgage company help, here's your mortgage broker right here in the back of your pocket. I'll be more than happy to help any one of you guys. Now, this is not a promise to lend, or we're equal housing opportunity lender. You get the gist, okay? All disclaimers are down in the link description, or in the description below anyway. But now this guy, what he did is he went on this Zoom call, right? And mind you, I know a lot of people that work for Better.com, and well, I really appreciate you sending some of those good people my way, training them, and then now we hired actually a few of them. So thank you, Better.com. Really appreciate you. You guys are awesome for sending those people my way. But so what this guy did, okay? It's a really weird time going on right now, okay? So to give you an idea of in the mortgaging world of what we're experiencing. So at the height of everything in 2000, when this whole pandemic thing hit, at the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, interest rates went completely the lowest. I've been a mortgage broker in real estate for now better part of 2 decades. I've been in real estate for a very, very, very long time. And in the 20 plus years, God, I don't want to even tell people how old I am. But in the 20 plus years that I've been a mortgage broker and a real estate broker and in the real estate industry, I have never seen rates this low. And we were so swamped in 2020, 2021. Like, it was insane how many refinances we were doing, and people and purchases. We weren't doing too much purchases, mainly because the bulk of all the home sales that were happening were in new developments. And in new developments, what they have is they were like, okay, you have to use our preferred lender, which, by the way, is highly illegal. You cannot do that. That is, you cannot make somebody use a specific lender because you want them to. The sale of that home will still have to be put through a lender, and then that lender will go ahead and give you the option. You can't make somebody do that. But are they doing it? Yeah, they are. But all in all, so this guy, what he did is he went ahead and he just asked every single one of these people on one Zoom call. He said, you know what, forget it. You guys have all thing, which is the stupidest way to do things, right? Like, if you ever have employees, and if you are watching this video and you're one of those people that are in a position where you could hire and fire people, you know that this is how I do it. Yours might be different. I follow the 3-strike rule. It's like baseball, right? 3 strikes and then you're out. First strike, I'm going to go ahead and explain. You coach them. You go ahead and tell them, hey, this is where we messed up. For instance, in the mortgaging world, okay, you didn't send out the ITP within 3 days. It didn't get signed. So there's no intent to proceed. You have to make sure that gets done first. If you do it again, yo, what happened? What's going on? Why didn't you get that signed? Why? Like, where's the disconnect here? Let me help you get to where you need to go, because if you do this again, that's a liability issue on a company's part, right? There's everything that we do is for a reason. You don't get fired. Now, I'm not going to say everybody. I'm going to say typically, at least for me, I will never ever fire somebody off of some stupid emotion or anything like that, which a lot of people do. And you know who you are, and you have probably had some people who just have like these stupid ego trips or whatever the hell it is. I think business is business and personal is personal. But as far as business liabilities goes, if you did something wrong that affects the business production as a whole, then yeah, you have to have a talk with them. But it has to be a training. You have to train these people in order for them to not make the same mistakes. Maybe there's a disconnect. Maybe they didn't know. Maybe you have to have a one-on-one with them. Number 2, then if they do it again, yo, what happened? What was the disconnect? What part did we not understand? So figure out what part did we not understand, or what difficulties do they have getting whatever they're messing up on to overcome it, so we don't have to go ahead and go down that route of letting people go. And then I always go to the number 3, okay? After 3, then I have no choice but to go ahead and let you go. But then after 3, then you say, you know what, this is your final. If it happens again, I apologize, but it's gonna go ahead and be, we're gonna have to let you go. I personally think that's the way that you should do it. You might think that it's the wrong way. You might think that it's the right way. You might have your own way. And by all means, whatever works for you, do what you do. But the way that this happened, to put 900 people on a Zoom call, and mind you, Bettercom could probably be one of the best companies to work for. I have no idea. The people that actually we have hired from Bettercom, some say it was a great company. You never know. Everybody has an opinion on it, but because of this one call, highly inappropriate, just morally and ethically, you just as a mortgage. I own a mortgaging company. I own that company right there. I could never see myself doing something so like, honestly, it's like a bit shady and heartless. And even though, like, you watch the video, like, giving the sob story, like, oh, I've done this before and blah blah blah. What are you talking about, man? What was wrong with you? You cannot do this to people and then expect your company to go ahead and progress. Whatever. You did what you did. I think now we're in February or January 2022. I think I made this video a while ago, and then I didn't like the way that it came out, so I'm doing it again, kind of recapping everything. I think he just went on complete hiatus, and then I think he's completely separated from the company. But man, you what you did and how much bad publicity that company, that poor company, has gotten because of you was a terrible thing. That was a jerk move, man. That was a jerk move. Maybe he was going, but you know what? You always have to give people the benefit of the doubt, right? Even though he was a jerk, now I could come off as a jerk at a lot of times. And when you're in the real estate mortgaging lending business, you know, being a jerk kind of like sometimes just goes hand in hand, because people say the worst stuff in the world to you sometimes. When you're dealing with money, people will call you some names that, whew, I'm telling you, it hurts sometimes. But over the years, now I got 20 years in, it doesn't affect you. Once in a while, somebody will say something that'll get you, but maybe he was going through some stuff. Maybe it was just a bad day. Maybe he was fighting with somebody. Maybe you never know what somebody's actual mental state is. So to know the full story, he should probably just give a full story. Why would you do something like that? I think that would be the most appropriate way to handle this. Because you'll never, ever work for another real estate company ever again. Another mortgaging company, you will never, unless you go do it yourself, but you'll never work for somebody like you'll never build a company that will look at you and think that, okay, that's the guy that we're going to go ahead and do business with. At least, you know, I'm an old school guy. That's what I think. Could probably be wrong. He could probably build the next biggest mortgaging company in the world, and we don't even know. But, well, thanks for some of the employees. Appreciate you. If you want up to 50% commission rebate on your next real estate purchase, and for any mortgaging help, we don't fire people like that. So if you like, link in the description below. Alden Mortgage. I'm more than happy to help. Got some killer products. This is not a promise to lend, NMLS ID number, all the disclaimers and everything like that on the bottom. We do 100% financing, by the way. Unheard of. DPA, down payment assistance programs, to go ahead and give you FHA 96.5, which FHA will go up to 96.5, and then we do 3.5% down payment assistance to go ahead and do 100% financing. If you're interested, or any other lending, link in the description below. Appreciate you for watching. Please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, all that other stuff. And if you want me to talk about anything else, please let me know. Appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.